It is meant to be that you found this class today. Join me on the mat. Let's have some fun together. I'm so glad you're here. So glad you're here, but you're supposed to be because it's meant to be. So come to the back of your mat and let's get started. Float the arms up towards the sky with an inhale and step your left leg out in front of you. Drop your shoulders down. Take a deep breath into the body. We're going to lower the arms down, bring them to the hips. Take your back knee, lower it towards the earth to hover above the ground. Lift that knee up, breathe in. Exhale, lower to hover the knee. Lift on the inhale. Exhale, lower to hover. Lift, breathe in. And exhale, lower to hover. We're going to hold it down here this time to really feel that stretch in the right quad. This is Snuggy the cat. I was thinking of Snuggy in my head when I said hover, and it changed it into hugger because his name has G's in it. Very confusing. Take a deep breath in. Lower your right knee down to the ground, back knee, hands on the front knee. Take a deep breath here. Back toes curled under. Let's heel toe the left foot forward a little bit. Crawl its way forward and sink the hips down a little bit more and forward. So we feel a little bit more of a stretch in the right quad. Shoulders up and back. Open and lift your heart. Let your jaw relax. Keep on breathing. Good. Stay with this distance between that left foot and the back knee. Hands on the front knee. Lift the back knee up off the ground. So now we're in a low lunge. Getting some strength in this left thigh and hip area. Shoulders up and back again. Jaw relaxing. Not a lot of weight on the front knee with the hands. Take a deep breath in. Lift the hips up nice and high. Take this back foot closer to the front foot, hands to the hips, lean into the front foot, and give yourself a push back. Shake out the legs and the body a little bit, just to be cute. This is the cute shake. Good. And at the back of your mat, right leg comes forward. Hands up towards the sky. Let's start there. Drop the shoulders down. Breathe. Expanding out to the sides, hands come to the hips. Good. Back knee hovers just above the ground. Woo! Lift, breathe in. Lower hover. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Great. Inhale up. Lower hover. Let's hold it this time. Breathing. Open that heart up, jaw relaxed. And the hands come to the front knee as we lower the back knee gently down to the ground, keeping those toes curled under. Shoulders up and back, heart is lifting, jaw relaxing. Long spine. Allow your right foot to wiggle forward a footprint and sink your hips forward and down more. Make sure you're pushing into the front foot as well. So you're not just allowing the hips to sink, pressing them towards the earth. We're engaging the front foot and we're engaging the back toes curled under. Take a deep breath in. Lift the back knee off the ground. So now we have this low lunge, strengthening the right hip and thigh. Remember, the weight is not heavy with the hands on the front knee. Keep breathing. It's good to have a cat around to pet in these moments. Lift your hips up. Bring your hands to the hips. You're going to take the back foot, step it closer, a footprint. So you're not so far away from the front foot. And then push back. Whew. Shake out your legs and your body. Again, to be cute. Float the arms up towards the sky. We're going to inhale. And bow forward and down. Good. Drop your head towards the earth. Give it a little shake now. And then a yes. Good. What does it feel like to lift your heels up as high as you can? So you're pretending we have high heel shoes on our feet. High as you can. Really high. And then while the heels are lifted, tilt your tailbone up towards the sky. Are you feeling what I'm feeling? Yeah. Me too. A little higher, breathing, tailbone up, and then lower your heels towards the earth. Knees are slightly bent, and we're going to walk the hands forward into a downward dog. Downward facing dog. Pedal out the heels, one at a time. Fingers are spread wide. Elbows have a little bend. And then we're going to press the heels down and send the hips up and back. Head is heavy. Little tiny bend in those elbows. Teeny tiny. Jaw relaxed. Good. Knees open to the floor. Child's pose. Big toes touch. Let's sit back. Hips to heels. And extend those arms forward as much as you can. Rest your head. Let go of a sigh. Beautiful. It's good to get it all out. Good. Keep the extension through your fingertips here. Really long stretch away from the hips. Breathe. And now walk your hands to the right. Right? We're still bowing and extending through the fingertips. The head is resting. The left side is getting a really nice stretch. Soften the jaw. Good. Back to center. Take your time. Over to the left. Bowing the body. Drop your head. Walk back to center. Another stretch forward. Nice pull through the fingertips. Good. Walk your hands back. Let's sit the body up onto your heels. If this is a lot on your feet, you're going to sit on something, maybe a blanket underneath your hips. Maybe you have a blanket rolled up underneath your ankles. That's an option as well. Pull the shoulders up and back. Let your jaw relax. Allow your arms to extend out to the sides, up towards the sky. Interlace fingers, hands behind the head. Elbows come in, and the chin gently moves towards the chest. We're not pushing the head down, we're just guiding it. We're giving it a direction. Take a breath. Allow your nose to sweep gently from side to side. Notice what the neck feels like when we do this. How far down the back can you feel sensation? Let's hold it. Elbows in, chin towards chest. Breathe a little deeper. Release your hands. Fingertips push the head up. The neck is not doing anything to push the head up. Ah, good. Drop your left ear towards the left shoulder. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Wrap the right arm around the back. The palm faces out. Smiles are always good. A little bit heavier. Left hand pushes the head up to center. Take your time. And let's switch. Right ear down towards the shoulder. Left arm behind you. Palm faces out. Right hand resting on the thigh. Breathe and feel the left side of your neck. Bring joy into your neck. It's meant to be. It's meant to be. Keep breathing. Good. Let your right hand push the head up the center. Excusez-moi. Float the arms out, lift up towards the sky, and lift up to your knees. Make sure your knees are happy. Maybe you have a blanket underneath them. You're going to curl the toes under here. Drop the shoulders down. Lower your hands to your hips. We're going to do a gentle camel back bend. So you're just going to lift your heart up towards the sky where it meets the wall. The wall meets the ceiling. The sky meets the what? I don't know what the sky would meet in this instance. Where the wall meets the ceiling. And pull your shoulders up and back, little back bend. You can squeeze your buttocks here. We want to try and keep the hips in line with the knees. Breathing. If your practice is to go a little deeper into this posture, feel free to drop your hands to your heels, but try to keep the hips in line with the knees. Good. Float the arms up towards the sky with an inhale. And exhale, bow the hands to the floor, and then lift to a downward dog. Hips are up. Breath is deep. Jaw relaxing. Letting go of some sounds. Right leg reaches up. And we're going to bring that knee forward into pigeon. So the knee comes towards the right wrist. The left leg extends long behind us. So in pigeon, relax your back toes, top of the foot down, hands walk in. We're going to keep this right foot back towards the left hip, okay? So I'm doing the opposite of you. Your right knee is in line with your right hip. We're going to lift the body tall. I want to square my hips so they face forward squared. Elbows tiny bit bent. And we're going to get longer through the crown. Inhale, expand the body. Good. We're going to stay just like this in our proud Utkatasana, pigeon pose. Or you can walk your hands over to the right side. So you're walking for a twist. Stay just like that, or bring your left elbow down to this right knee. If you have the elbow down, the palm is facing up, and the right hand can climb on top of that. So we have palm on palm. A nice push with the palms together. Breathing. Good. Lift back to center. You can put your hands down the floor for this or work on the core strength by turning with the hands in prayer without hurting your back body. Hands come down and let's breathe. Bow the body forward and down. This is your resting pigeon. You're going to rest your head on your hands or on a block. Or on some books. We're just going to hold and breathe. Let everything go. The world around you is not there. It's just you on your mat. It's meant to be. Good. Lift your head, hands walk in, curl your left toes, lift, and let's kick the right leg up behind. Lower it to a downward dog. Breathe and feel. Ooh, Good push. Push, 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 push those hips up and back. Squeeze the fingertips into the floor. Now bring your left leg up behind you. Good. And into your pigeon on this side. All right, so we bring it towards this left wrist. Inchworm the right leg long behind and let your left heel pull back towards the right hip. So I want my hips to be squared, my left knee in line with my left hip for this form of pigeon, because we want to twist the body. So we want this line, the knee to be in line with the hip. We're going to walk those hands in, glue the right foot down to the floor, breathe, smile. Don't forget to smile. Let everything go. Walk your hands to the left, and this is where you can hang out. You can chill in your twist here, or you can bring the right elbow down with the palm facing up, and the left hand can climb on top. And then we push into the hands and we twist the body. The neck is long, the jaw is relaxed, and the breath is deep. Good. If you're feeling a little wonky, you can always put something underneath this left hip here. A towel. Keep yourself squared. Now we're going to lift and rotate, hands on the floor or in prayer. Keeping the strength in the back body. And then bring the hands down and let's rest forward with the body. Head on something. If you're using your hands, try stacking the other one on top this time. And let your jaw relax. Inhale, the head lifts, the hands walk back, we curl the right toes under, we lift the hips up, and we kick that left leg up behind, and then lower to a downward dog. How do your hips feel? Are they mad now, or are they happier? Head is heavy, jaw relaxed. Walk your hands back with bent knees. Let's hang the body in ragdoll. Grab either elbow and swing your torso side to side. Oh, feel your spine decompressing. Happy spine. The happiest spine. Hold it, hanging, breathing. Heavy head. Press evenly into the feet. Let your jaw relax. Hands to the floor. Knees bend a little deeper. Hips back. Lift to a flat back. Float the arms out in front. Keep your knees bent. Palms are facing in. We're going to sit the hips back and reach the arms forward. Standing squat, Utkatasana. Yes. Utkatasana. Utka. Keep breathing as you reach those arms forward. Sit the hips back and breathe. Good. Stand the body tall. Reach your arms towards the sky. Feet are hip width. Straight forward, straight back feet. Drop your left hand behind your head, right hand around that elbow, and press the left hand down the back. Now go back to your feet. Make sure you're pressing evenly into them and growing up through the crown of your head. While you're holding the right around the elbow, you're going to tilt the body a little to the right. Breathe into the whole left side. Come back to center. Both arms reach up towards the sky and the right hand down behind the head, the left hand around the elbow. Push that right hand down the back. Good. Keep breathing while you're holding that hand behind the head. Tilt a little to the left for a right side body stretch. Good. Back to center. Both arms reach up towards the sky. Drop the shoulders, hands in prayer, lower in front of your heart. Good. We're going to finish off with some balancing. If you'd like to find a wall, feel free to do that. Shift to your right foot and bring your left foot into tree. Good. Maybe the left leg wants to go up the leg a little. Left foot wants to climb up the right leg a little bit. Nice push with the right foot down into the floor. Knee has a little bend. Drop the shoulders. Perhaps your arms reach up towards the sky. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Good. Finding some balance. We're staring at something that's not moving in front of us. That's your drishti, your focal point. Lower the left foot, lower the arms. Feel the blood travel back towards the hands. Shoulders up and back, switch to the other side. Hands in prayer, and the right foot comes up into tree. Push down with the left foot and breathe. Maybe this side the foot adjusts to a higher position or a lower. You decide what feels good. Keep this left hip in, not out. Keep it in. We're using those muscles. Arms reach up towards the sky. Drop the shoulders down. Open your heart. Soften your jaw. Nice breathing here. Let everything go. Give yourself some time to be peaceful today. Lower the right leg, lower the arms. Feel the blood travel back to the hands. Shake out the shoulders, shake out the legs, and breathe. Good. It's meant to be for you to breathe. It's meant to be. Hands into prayer. Trying to turn my watch off. Really glad you're here today. Thank you for joining me. See more at karayoga.com. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to us as well. Namaste. We'll see you for the next one.